Well, it goes without saying this pandemic has really thrown a stick in the spokes of a lot of different things. You want to go to your favorite restaurant? Well, you can't go inside and eat right now. You want to get a haircut? Look at this. Look at JJ's roots. Heavens to Betsy. But that said, what about the criminal justice system? When it comes to that, are the cogs still turning? How does COVID-19 affect justice right now?
That's right. There are a lot of questions on the topic, Sean. And here to answer them, Ryan Helmick. He's the lead criminal defense attorney with the Defenders here in town. Ryan, welcome.
Good morning, everybody. That's a very good question. It has had a significant impact for sure in regard to several things. First, I can tell you that the majority of the hearings that the criminal defense lawyers are doing right now for people that are in custody are telephonically or through a system like kind of what we're doing. It's called Blue Jeans or Zoom or Skype or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to make sure that justice is not delayed in any way, especially for the people that are in custody. And so usually those ones are the ones that are taking priority right now. And everybody's doing the hearings remotely, if that can be done. In regard to the people that do come into the courthouse right now, the lawyers are mainly required to wear a mask. The inmates even are given masks to wear right now, and they are keeping the social distancing all in place during, even with the people in regard to the people that are in custody. So there's been a lot of changes. I did a hearing this morning, actually, and it was both hearings through a video, similar to what we're doing right now.
So interesting, man. Because you don't think about, all right, how's this going to affect the court system? What about jury trials? I mean, how do you? I've seen enough Law and Order to know those juries sit really close to one another. Are jury trials still going on or no?
No, at this moment, jury trials have all been postponed. To when, we don't know. Obviously, we hope that the sooner the better, especially for the people that are in custody. Yeah. For anybody who basically is defending their case out of custody right now, it's not really that big of an issue. Their cases are getting pushed out to September or October. But for the in custody people, their cases are getting pushed out, even if they have invoked their right to a speedy trial, because the pandemic has taken over, so to speak, in regard to the safety of everybody, that constitutional right. And obviously, jurors are going to feel uncomfortable coming into court and a large group and sitting next to each other. And so, unfortunately, those things aren't going forward right now. However, other hearings are still going forward. For example, preliminary hearings for in custody. And when I say that hearings are going forward, these are all for in custody people. The preliminary hearings, however, are going forward in a way where the witness will testify via video like this, or the officer will testify, and the defense lawyer and the prosecutor will be in the courtroom, but we will be cross-examining and questioning the witness on the video. The judges are still appearing every day in the courtroom and taking, obviously, all the safety measures necessary that they need to take.
Ryan, we have just about a minute left, but I want to touch on what should somebody expect if their friend or family member is arrested during this time?
Well, they should expect that the justice system is going to go forward as normal. They're likely going to have a hearing within 24 hours of being arrested if they don't bail out before then. Another big issue, though, is let's pretend that family member has health issues, some significant health issues, and they're a high risk right now. The judges and the prosecutors are all taking those things into account in letting people out under certain conditions if they feel that their lives are in jeopardy. And so there hasn't been any there's no stoppage, for example, in regard to the criminal justice system. It's still moving along, just a little bit slower than usual.
And in that last 20 seconds here, if somebody's finding themselves under a bit of a financial pinch right now, how can they afford your services if they're struggling financially?
Right. So that's a really good question. And we've run across that lately, right? How are people able to afford our services right now? And so we've had to adjust, we've had to adapt, and we allow people right now to retain our services with no money down. We have multiple lending programs and payment plan options for people. We don't want money to be a reason that we can't help these people, especially during this time.
Ryan, it's great having you, my friend.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. And hey,
All right.
just to let you know, if you want to get the Defenders in your corner, you go to thedefenders.net or you call 702-333-3333. And the Defenders, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.